Good morning. It's a lovely Saturday morning, so I thought I'd take you along as I go do some things out in the garden. First thing I need to get done is a little bit of watering and some fertilizing. So let's start with that before it gets too warm. I'd forgotten my tea up by the potting shed. Got it now. This is pretty dry. Okay, I'm going to plant some beans that I soaked overnight. These are green beans that'll vine up. And just this. I'm going to add some soil here. Okay, that's better. Added some compost. The corn started to come up, so I took the cover off this morning. But I feel like that was really fast, and it has been quite warm, so makes sense, but still really exciting to see it coming up so quickly. I didn't soak these overnight when I planted them in the other spot. It seem like they're coming up spotty, so I might replant over there if I have extras. I think that soaking them ahead of time is going to be helpful. I probably should have done that before. I guess I spoke too soon. I do have beans coming up here along this arch trellis, so I went ahead and added a row on the other side just to maximize the space and get a really good coverage on this. And I used the rest over by the pumpkins. I'm going to go ahead and add some herbs and flowers into this front flower bed that's still looking pretty scraggly. Things are starting to come in. I've got some peonies there. There's strawberries along the front. These are snapdragons. They're just about to start blooming. There's yarrow. There's even some zinnias in here just starting to come up, but it's still looking pretty bare. So I thought adding some perennials, and then these are marigolds. The sage and the marigolds I started from seed, but the comfrey I did purchase from Azure Standard. And there's multiple plants in these, and so I'm hoping I can spread these out, give a little bit more of that, some of a bushy layer in here in some spots. Same with the sage. Okay, well, I did not know this about comfrey, but it has a very like woody root structure. And so what I thought was multiple plants is really just one. And unfortunately, in trying to divide it unknowingly, I just sacrificed some leaves. So maybe I'll make some compost tea with this and some weeds. I don't want to waste them. But I guess I just have 2 comfrey plants, which is totally fine. That's what I purchased. So put one here and one right there. After my last video, some of you very helpfully recommended not planting the paper pot and taking it off and then composting it. Apparently, they don't break down as quickly as they advertise, and so it can create some issues for the roots. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for these sage plants. I went ahead and popped in a couple marigolds right here and over there, and one more over here. And then I had a couple extra, so I also planted some over here near my butternut squash. One of the absolute joys of spring, in my opinion, are the lilac flowers blooming. And we have a beautiful lilac bush just on the other side of our fence. It's right alongside our property, and I got to pick this beautiful bouquet. These smell absolutely incredible, and it just brings me so much joy. It really feels like the herald of spring here in the Pacific Northwest. If you made it this far in the video today, thank you so much for following along. I thank you each for watching. If you are planting something in your spring garden, feel free to share in the comments. I read everyone, and I love hearing what you're doing in your own gardens. By the way, this cabbage is starting to get bigger, and these are the little joys that I really love to walk out and observe every day in the garden. Well, I think that is all for today. I better pop these into some water before they start to wilt. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you very soon.